Jordyn Woods broke her silence about those Tristan Thompson hookup rumors, but Khloé Kardashian isn't buying it, slamming the former family friend in a scathing tweet. Kylie Jenner's best friend appeared on Friday's episode of Jada Pinkett-Smith's Red Table Talk and gave a tearful apology for her actions, but claimed nothing happened other than a kiss, initiated by Thompson. Woods has a long-standing connection to the Smith family. Her father, who has since passed, was a sound engineer on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for its entire run, and the families have been close since before Jordyn was born. That's why Woods reached out to Pinkett-Smith to help her story be heard. "I invited her to help her heal and move forward," an emotional Pinkett-Smith began. "Take your medicine and tell your truth," Will Smith added, who FaceTimed in for a pep talk from the set of Bad Boys 3. "This world is not going to break you. We will not allow it. The best way to deal with this kind of stuff is to come clean," Pinkett-Smith continued. "There is a family that feels betrayed by you. I want to give you the opportunity to tell your truth, but I want you to tell it through the lens of what your part has been. Let's start with what happened." Woods brought it back to the night of the incident on Sunday, February 17. She said she went out in LA with friends where she saw Thompson, the father of Khloé's 10-month-old daughter True, at a club, but he was doing his own thing. When the lights came on, she and her group of girlfriends all went back to Thompson's house for an after-party. "We're all dancing and we're all drinking, we're all enjoying the time, and I'm not thinking, I shouldn't be here, and that's my first step where I went wrong," Woods explained. "And how I would feel if someone close to me is hanging at my ex's house or the father of my child. I didn't thinking about that. That's the first part of the problem. I shouldn't even have been there." While at Thompson's house, Woods clarified, "Never once was I giving him a lap dance, making out with him, sitting all over him. It's just, we're all together. We're in a group. Never once did Tristan and I leave the public area." Woods got very specific about where she was sitting at one point, which was on the arm of a chair next to Thompson with her legs draped over him. "There's no way it would look like a lap dance, but I could see why people would say they're getting cozy," she admitted. The former Good American model said Thompson never tried to make a move on her throughout the night, never anything intimate. "It was just an innocent time, but because there's so much history involved, I wasn't thinking. I take full responsibility for that." Woods understands why people would think something happened. After all, she left Thompson's house around 7 a.m. but said, "In my life, in my world it makes sense she'd be there that long," adding that she'd been on kind of a partying binge recently. She said there were people at Thompson's house up until the moment she left, but added, "This is where the story gets tricky. I allowed myself to be in that position. I allowed myself to be there. I never was belligerently drunk to where I can't remember what happened," she said, seemingly slamming reports that claimed her excuse to the Kardashians about the incident was she was blackout drunk. However, Woods admits she was drunk, not tipsy. "On the way out, he did kiss me," Woods admitted. "It was like a kiss on the lips, no tongue kiss, no making out. I don't think he's wrong either, because I allowed myself to be in that position. I was in shock. I was like, let me just pretend that didn't happen." Woods went home and said she talked to both Kylie and Khloé. "I was honest about being there, but I wasn't honest about the actions that had taken place," she stated. "I just knew how much turmoil was going on with Khloé and Tristan, that I was like, let me not just throw more fuel on the fire. I know I was trying to protect Khloé's heart. She doesn't deserve this either. I'm no home wrecker," a visibly emotional Woods continued. "I would never try to hurt someone's home, especially someone that I love and someone who has a beautiful daughter. I would never try to steal someone's man. I don't need your situation. I just hurt so many more people by not telling the truth. I know I'm not the reason that Khloé and Tristan aren't together," Woods emphatically stated. In April 2018, the Cleveland Cavaliers player was caught in a cheating scandal days before Kardashian gave birth. Now this situation may have made it harder for her to want to be with him, and I understand that, but I know I'm not the reason. Khloé disagrees, but more on that below. "Did you sleep with Tristan?" Pinkett-Smith bluntly asked. "Never," Woods replied. Never a thought, never a consideration, never happened and never will. There's been no relationship, no communication, and no plans on meeting up. Woods then slammed the media for putting their focus on a young black woman who made a mistake, and not a mistake that's worth public crucifixion. It's a mistake that should have been dealt with internally, she continued. The arms I thought would be around me are nowhere to be found. Woods said the hate she has received after the scandal has been hard to deal with for her and her family. I may have done something wrong, but whatever I did, I don't think I deserve this. It's not fair. If I was a weak person I would have hurt myself. Woods said she has talked to Kylie since everything went down and gave her a heads up she was going to appear on Red Table Talk. I think at this point it's gone too far and enough is enough, she said. When the safety of the people I love is in jeopardy I have to speak. As for talking to Khloé, Woods claimed she's spoken a little bit with her. I let her know I'm willing to do whatever it takes for her peace of mind. Not for my image, not for my career. Woods said, you do understand from her point of view, this could be a really tough one to swallow. Pinkett-Smith noted, attach me to a lie detector whatever it is. I need the people involved to know the truth. I'm willing to take full responsibility, Woods replied. I'm just asking for you to hear me. Woods, who stated this whole thing was not a publicity stunt for the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, claimed she apologized to Khloé. I did as much apologizing as I could do over the phone, over text, and until I get the opportunity to talk face-to-face. I offered as much as I could, she added. In the process of her processing, I can't see my family get hurt anymore, so that's why I had to break my silence. I've been respectful through this whole thing, and I've still held my dignity. Well, Khloé would respectfully disagree. The Good American co-creator said Woods is lying, tweeting, by the way, you are the reason my family broke up, she added. Why are you lying at Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public, instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. By the way, you are the reason my family broke up. Khloé, at Khloé Kardashian, March 1, 2019. Khloé tweeted she is not letting Thompson, who is equally to blame, off the hook, but that he has addressed the situation in private. Tristan is equally to blame, but Tristan is the father of my child. Regardless of what he does to me, I won't do that to my daughter. He has been addressing this situation privately. If Tristan were to lie publicly about what conspired, then yes, I would address him publicly as well. Khloé, at Khloé Kardashian, March 1, 2019. Read more on Yahoo Entertainment.